What's up, metalheads, and welcome to another exciting debut match here in Full Metal Geek. We are continuing with the debuts of the competitors who did test in, and this should be a good one tonight. I am your host, the Red Ranger, a.k.a. RJ, a.k.a. Rene Villarreal Jr., a.k.a. so many R's. I'm going to actually count them all and just call myself R, whatever that number is. And I was alone last week, but I tried to make sure that doesn't happen anymore. So this week with me, I have my man, Sandy the Sandman Robinson. Sandy, welcome back again. Always good to have you.
Live long and prosper, my friend. It is great to be back here in Full Metal Geek. You know that I have a very soft spot and a place in my heart for this league. I'm excited to be here, and I'm also really excited to with the two people we have playing today.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. We have the debuts of Richard Schwartz and Adam Collins. You've seen these guys around in the other leagues, especially playing in Geek as well. And I can tell you from testing, these guys were dead even in testing when they got paired up together. They're dead even in how much they scored. So I'm very interested to see who's going to come out top here and take that one step closer to trying to get to Tim Berkala. So let's go ahead and talk to them real quick. We're going to talk first to Richard Schwartz. Richard, welcome to Full Metal Geek. I know this has been a long time coming for you. So how are you feeling about your debut match tonight?
Feeling good. A little nervous. I studied a lot for this, but it's really hard to study because you don't know what questions are coming. I just hope I get questions I know. Hopefully I don't freeze. Things will happen. I wish my opponent best of luck. And no matter what happens, win or lose, when you're facing against me, it's always carefree. That's the way it got to be. Let's do this thing.
I can't even beat that. We're done talking to Richard because you have to end on that. All right, and we'll bring in his opponent, Adam Collins. Adam, as to you as well, welcome to Full Metal Geek. We've seen you do some damage over in regular trivia and even a couple in Geek as well. So how do you feel being here for the first time?
I'm very excited about debuting in Full Metal Geek. It's a privilege to be here, and I think I speak for Richard and myself when I say that we just want to make sure that we don't disappoint anyone who's watching. We want to put on a good match for everybody and keep it close and interesting. But yeah, we'll see how this wheel goes.
No, yeah, and I have to say it's definitely a pleasure to have you here. I mean, Sandy's blown whistles at you, so I guess he just thinks you're a good-looking guy. But I'm sorry, you were blowing into your cap, so it was a little funny. I had to do something with it. All right. Well, now that that's out of the way, all the jokes aside, everybody's laughing. Let's bring Richard back in here. And gentlemen, we are going to start, of course, with round one. Round one works like this. You will all both receive 10 questions from throughout Geek. You'll have 15 seconds to write down your answer. Once time is up, you will reveal your answers and vocalize them. Each correct answer, of course, is worth 1 point. If either or both of you go perfect, there is a bonus question. Gentlemen, do you have any other questions?
Nope.
Nope. All right. Sandy, let's hit them with their first question in Full Metal Geek.
All right, guys. Category number one, good luck to both of you, is in the category of DC movies. Who voices Deathstroke in Teen Titans Go to the movies?
That was a great pause. You couldn't have scripted that any better. That was a great, appropriate pause.
I've been doing this for a while.
Oh yeah, no, it shows. Definitely shows. 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm gonna figure out this figure thing eventually, and 1. Right, and we start with Richard.
Will Arnett.
That is correct. And Adam.
Oh, I guess Manu Bennett.
Unfortunately incorrect. Richard going up 1 point very early, but anything can happen, gentlemen. It's very early. We now go into round 2. We're going to go to another spectrum. This is the Worlds of DC. Worlds of DC, or the DCEU. We don't know what they call it anymore. We call it what it is. All right. Your next question, gentlemen. What other unexpected friend did Shazam bring to lunch at the end of Shazam? Sandy, did you ever have a celebrity show up to your lunch when you were a kid?
If I did tell you guys who it was, you guys would not know the band that played before they got a contract with us. But Pretty Boy Floyd, for all of you out there above the age of 40, yes.
Wow. I was totally expecting you to make something up, but that is awesome. That is super awesome. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I thought I was about to make a bad joke. All right, let's go to Adam
Superman.
and Richard.
I hope he didn't bring his CGI mustache with him. Superman.
Both correct.
All right, guys, you guys are doing great so far. Question number 3 is in my favorite category, Star Trek. In Star Trek Generations, Soren tells Picard that what is the only constant in the universe?
I mean, it's deep, but he's not wrong.
No, I mean, in our lives, there's 2 things that are absolute, but I don't think the Federation has taxes. So, I mean,
Yeah, I mean, what are you going to do? Taxes are taxes.
exactly.
5, 4, 3, 2. Got it. Still in with the burp. And 1. All right, let's go back to Richard.
I don't think this is right. I said death.
And Adam,
I guess the same thing.
and you both guessed correctly.
Correct.
Ugh. I was about to say inconstance, but
All right, gentlemen, your next category is going to be Marvel. This is Marvel outside of the MCU. In X2, X-Men United, who stops Pyro's rampage against the police officers at Bobby's house?
Come back later.
I love this scene. This is a good scene for that movie.
Yeah. Pyro goes nuts.
But you
Yeah,
don't
it's
know if
a-
I need gas.
I knew he was going to turn, but I was still upset when it happened. Like,
5.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we go to Adam.
Jean Grey.
And Richard?
I said rogue.
Rogue is the correct answer.
And real quick, sorry if you heard my mom who was talking to me. I was like,
It's all good. Man.
okay.
As long as she wasn't giving you the rogue answer, then
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you're good.
seriously doubt she's seen next to you.
She walked by, I was like, Richard, it's Rogue. What's wrong with you?
All right, guys, halfway through, here's your 5th question, and it is in the category of quotes. Who says the line, "We have a Hulk," in Infinity War? RJ,
Probably one of the best quotes of the MCU. Period. Like,
period. Whoever says it.
just- yeah. Exactly. Like whoever says it, it's always just fun to hear.
5, 4,
I know who didn't say it. Zack Snyder.
3, 2, and 1. Pens down.
All right, let's go to Adam.
Loki.
That is correct. And Richard
Loki.
is also correct. I think I went in the wrong order there, but we're going to continue on anyways. All right, gentlemen, your next category is now within the MCU, following a quote from it, but we'll see what we can do.
Oh wait, can you give me 1 second, guys? There's something on
Sure.
my screen. I need to close it out.
No problem. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Take care of
It
that.
was the stupid iCloud thingy. Sorry, I'm good.
I deal with that thing all the time. I understand. It just pops up when it wants. All right, gentlemen, as I said, category is the MCU. In the Avengers, what reference of Nick Fury's does Steve say he understands? This is also a pretty great scene altogether, especially that part.
Mm-hmm.
Like I do. It's one of my favorite ones from him.
I know.
And we're gonna give him 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Look
Right,
at
pens
that.
down.
You got it right
What?
that time, RJ.
I know I did. Oh, dude, I almost flicked you off. I felt so bad. All right, let's go to Richard.
Flying monkeys.
That is correct. And Adam.
I got really specific. I said Wizard of Oz, specifically the flying monkeys.
As long as you have flying monkeys, we will accept it. All right.
Question number 7 is in the category of Middle Earth. Who pricks themselves with the shards of Narsil while in Rivendell in Fellowship of the Ring?
Sandy, don't you
Thankfully,
have a replica
spelling
of this
is
sword?
Yeah.
I thought so.
I have Andoril.
Oh, yeah, Vondro.
The,
That's right.
the reforged blade.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why I was like, I know Sandy has something. You know what I really want? I want Gimli's axe collection.
3,
3, 2,
and 1. Pens down. Adam.
Boromir.
and Richard.
Couldn't spell it. I said Boromir.
Both correct.
Both correct. Good job.
All right, gentlemen, your next category is going to be in Star Wars. You know, the good space one. Star Wars. I'm just sorry, Sandy. I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you.
Fighting words.
Well, not lately.
In my favorite movie, Attack of the Clones, yes, I said it, fight me. When in a club, an alien tries to sell Obi-Wan what kind of drug? Would you try it, Sandy? Would 20-year-old you go and try it?
Okay, I can't actually say anything until we get to 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. No, I wouldn't. These things have the word in itself, isn't there? Let's go to Richard first.
Death sticks.
And Adam.
Death sticks.
Yeah, death is in the title, so no. No.
I mean, come on. All right, gentlemen, your penultimate question. I know I said it wrong, but I just like to piss off my question writer. Is going to be in everyone's favorite category of mixed bag. What comic book movie features terms like Agog, U-Force, Carnia, and the Immortals?
I saw this
Sandy
movie
should probably-
4 times in the theater.
Yeah, I just realized I totally skipped you, Sandy, so I apologize because you probably should have just read that.
Oh, you son of a... No, it's all right.
Yeah, I know you'll like having the last question anyways. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, pens down, and we start with Adam
300.
and Richard.
Oh, I'm probably wrong. I said Hellboy 2 in the Golden Army.
It is 300.
Oh.
So there will be no perfect rounds, but Adam finally brings it in within 1 point. And Sandy, hit him with their last question.
All right, guys, your final question in this round is question number 10, and it is in the category of Wizarding World. Who destroys Hufflepuff's cup with a basilisk fang in Deathly Hallows Part 2?
This is probably at least in my top half of the Harry Potter movies.
The second one? Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah. My favorite is still Goblet of Fire. It has dragons. Let's
5, 4, 3 is my favorite. 2,
it's a good one.
and 1. Pens down. Richard
Hermione?
and Adam.
I said Ron.
Hermione is the right answer.
Ron,
It was a 50-50.
Yeah, Ron makes her do it because she hadn't done it yet. So
All right. So with that first round, very tight first round, Richard does have a slight lead with 9 to Adam's 7, but we can definitely see some change as we get into round number 2. Round number 2 is going to work like this, gentlemen. We will bring up the wheel. The wheel has 10 slices on it, 8 different categories, and of course, hero and villain's pick. Whenever you spin, you will spin the wheel. Whatever category you land on, you'll get 5 questions from it, each worth 2 points. If you're not sure the answer, you can go to multiple. However, it takes the value down to 1. You are allowed 1 respin if you don't like your first one, unless it lands on villain's pick. Now, Richard, since you are in the lead, I will bring up the wheel, present the categories to you, and then you can decide whether you would like to go first or defer to your opponent. So 1 second as I bring that up for y'all. All right. Your categories for this evening are quotes, directors and composers, MCU, heroes and villains, Star Trek, Marvel, DC, and mixed bag. So, Richard, now knowing those categories.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Middle Earth. Where's Middle Earth?
Did it not? I'm sorry. Did I put one down wrong? Shoot. Where did it go? What the hell did I put on there by mistake? Sorry. Cut again. Screwed up.
All right.
This is what I get.
MCU was my strength, so it wasn't that.
Yeah. What did I accidentally put? I think one of these is in round 3, and I put them in both by mistake. Okay. You're good. You're good. You are where it's supposed to be. Sorry, Marvel. You're not in there. Yep.
Yeah, I'm seeing that too. So that Marvel's
Yeah
out there.
And let me do one pre-spin for it again. All right. And we're bringing it back in again. All right, gentlemen. So as I said, we will let Richard will present all the categories to both of you. Richard, you will then decide whether you would like to spin first or defer to your opponent. Your categories for this evening are going to be quotes, directors and composers, MCU, heroes and villains, Star Trek, Middle Earth, DC, and mixed bag. So, knowing the categories, would you like to spin first or defer?
I will defer.
All right, so Adam, this is going to be your spin right now. And here is your first spin, possibly last. And it lands on mixed bag. Would you like to keep that category or spin again?
I'll try it one more time.
All right, whatever it lands on this time, you will be answering questions from. And it's going to be the MCU. MCU. All right. Sandy, go ahead and hit Adam with his questions.
You got it. All right, Adam. First question in the MCU. What color flower did Bruce try to use to cure his gamma poisoning at the start of The Incredible Hulk?
We'll go with multiple choice.
Okay. Your multiple choice answers are A, green, B, white, C, blue, or D, red.
D, red.
Unfortunately, that is not the answer we're looking for. Richard, a chance for a 1 point steal. Your choices again are A, green, B, white, C, blue, D, red.
I'm going to say blue.
It's also incorrect.
White.
We were looking for white.
White. It was a 50-50.
All right. No damage done there. Question number 2. Which cartoon character was on the watch Harley gave to Tony in Iron Man 3?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, Mickey Mouse, B, Dora the Explorer, C, Bugs Bunny, or D, Yogi Bear. Five.
I'll go with A.
4. A is unfortunately incorrect as well. Chance for a 1 point steal, Richard.
I believe it's Dora the Explorer.
For a 1 point steal. Dora the Explorer is correct because it was his sister's watch. Your third question in the MCU is, what actor does Peter Quill tell Gamora is a great hero when they are on nowhere in Guardians of the Galaxy?
Kevin Bacon.
For 2 big points. Your second to last question in MCU. In Civil War, Zemo tracks down a Hydra colonel and his red book in what U.S. city?
I'm going to go for it. I think it's Cleveland.
For 2 big points.
Nice pull.
All right, your final question in MCU, Adam, is what song is Claw singing when Ross walks in to interrogate him in Black Panther?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, my heart will go on. B, when a man loves a woman. C, come a little bit closer. Or D, what is love?
Could you repeat the options one time?
I can, yep. A, my heart will go on. B, when a man loves a woman. C, come a little bit closer. Or D, what is love?
D, what is love?
Correct for 1 point.
Tough question.
Tough questions.
All right. So, yep, tough questions for Adam. He did only allow one steal,
Just
though.
one.
Was able to bring it up a little bit back. So he's taking the lead now at 12. But it is Richard's spin now. So he has a chance to take a huge lead if he gets a category that he likes.
Okay.
So we are going to bring back up the wheel. Did I bring back the right one? Let me double check. I did not. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and be honest. You might have noticed a little break. So we made some mistakes. When we first read out the wheel, Adam Collins had pointed out that his strength was not on it. So I went back and we thought we had replaced the category correctly. Come to find out after his spin, we found out it was not. So what we did is but then I accidentally got rid of the wheel instead of changing it. So after talking to the players, they're okay with this. What we are doing is we have remade a new wheel. What I did was I kept respinning it until it landed on MCU again, put the category back where it belongs. So we're going to start as if basically nothing happened, but there was behind the scenes. I do apologize, especially to the competitors. So now that that's all said and done, Richard, are you now ready for your round 2 spin?
Yes.
Right? Going to go ahead and spin that for you. And to land on mixed bag, would you like to keep that or spin again?
Ooh. I'm scared to spin again. I'll keep it.
I'm going to keep mixed bag. Okay, no problem. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Now I can get rid of it. So this is the one thing I decided not to do before the match that I always tell myself to do, and I forgot to put the things on different windows instead of different tabs because tabs makes everything confusing. They're on different windows. It makes it so much easier. All right. Let me pull that up for you. I'm a professional. I'm not making all these mistakes.
And this will be my downfall, I have a feeling.
All right. So category is mixed bag. Richard, are you ready?
Yep.
All right. Your first question in the category of mixed bag. Who voices Abe Sapien in 2004's Hellboy?
Oh. Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, Seth MacFarlane, B, Doug Jones, C, Luke Goss, or D, David Hyde Pierce.
Because I know, okay. Doug Jones was the actual embodiment. Did someone else voice him other than Doug Jones? I'm gonna say D. This is gonna backfire if it is D.
You said D?
Dog. D is in dog.
And D would be correct. It was David
Okay.
Hyde Pierce. All right. Your next question. What U.S. city does The Crow take place in?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, Detroit, B, Chicago, C, Milwaukee, or D, Cleveland.
Can I hear the choices one more time?
Absolutely. Your multiple choice options again are A, Detroit, B, Chicago, C, Milwaukee, or D, Cleveland.
I think this is probably wrong. I'm gonna say Detroit.
That is actually correct for 1 point. Again, it was Detroit. All right, your third question. What Oscar-winning actress plays Julie, the love interest of the main character in 1990's Darkman?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, Julianne Moore, B, Allison Janney, C, Frances McDormand, or D, Patricia Arquette.
A.
A is incorrect. Adam, a chance for a 1 point steal. Your options once again are A, Julianne Moore, B, Allison Janney, C, Frances McDormand, or D, Patricia Arquette.
It's Frances McDormand.
That is correct for 1 point. I forgot
that
to say
1
they were
point
tied
for
after
them?
that question, but Adam takes back the lead. All right. Your next question, Richard. How many films does Hugh Jackman appear as Logan in the X-Men universe?
I'm going to give you 20 seconds on this one.
Yep. Sorry, I forgot to say that.
Redo it. Let me know when it gets to like 5 seconds. I'm going to hit a repeat after like when it gets to like 5 seconds.
5.
Repeat the
4.
question.
All right. That is Richard's first repeat. How many films does Hugh Jackman appear as Logan in the X-Men universe?
Are you talking about his physical person, physical Hugh Jackman?
We are
Can
looking
you-
for movies he shot unique footage for.
Okay. 10.
That is unfortunately incorrect. Adam, a chance for a 2 point still actually here.
I just need to clarify. We're talking about on-screen performances, not credited versus uncredited.
Like I said, the only explanation we can give is we're looking for movies he shot unique footage for.
He was on screen for
Got to take your best guess in
nine.
9 would be correct for 1
Giant
point. It was
2-point
Damn it.
steal.
No,
was
I
6.
added Dark
Yeah.
Phoenix.
yeah,
I
it
added-
is 6 of the X-Men films and his 3 solo Wolverine movies.
Yep. Yep,
All right.
I added. I'm an idiot. I
All
just
right.
counted the X-Men films.
Richard, we are
Yeah,
at the
2
end of your round. You have a chance to either tie up the game or come within 1 of Richard. If you can get this correct, are you ready for your last question?
Mm-hmm.
What movie is about a makeshift superhero named the Crimson Bolt who uses a wrench to fight crime and also features Kevin Bacon as the drug-dealing villain?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, The Shadow, B, Super, C, Bounty Killer, or D, Wilson.
B.
B is correct for 1 point. It is Super.
And I'm behind by 2, by the way. He did steal a 2-pointer, so it's now 13 to 15.
Did I add up wrong? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will take a quick break as we clarify this score.
It was 12 to 12. He got a 1-point steal and a 2-point steal. So it should. Oh,
That's right.
13, 14, 15. It's 15 to 13.
yes.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, he's right. I forgot to add another dash.
Yeah.
For the 2-pointer. I only put a dash. All right. Okay, back in. I'm going to figure this out eventually, how to do it right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and after round 2, it is still it is now a 2-point game now with Adam in the lead with 15, Richard right behind him with 13. Both had a couple interesting round 2s. Let's see what they can do with round number 3. Round number 3 is going to work like this. We are going to bring up another wheel. This wheel now has only 6 categories on it, and each category has 3 questions in it, a 2-pointer, a 3-pointer, and a 5-pointer. Each of these gentlemen will get a spin at that wheel 3 times, 1 for a 2-point, 1 for a 3-point, and 1 for a 5-point. They are allowed 1 respin in this round, but they only 1. So if they don't like their 3-pointer and they respin, they cannot use it on the 5. Whoever is behind will answer until they take the lead over their opponent. So, gentlemen, I will bring up the wheel to show it to y'all. And Richard, since you are behind, we will start with you, but we will introduce the wheel first. And all right, gentlemen, as we get into round 3, Richard, you will be going first, but I'm going to go ahead and present the categories to y'all. So the categories tonight that you'll be spinning possibly will be Star Wars, Heroes and Villains, Star Trek, Quotes, Wizarding World, and Worlds of DC. Richard, are you ready for your 2-point spin?
Yes.
All right. Your first spin is in. And is the category of Star Wars. Would you like to keep that for 2 points?
Hopefully it's just 2 points. I'll keep it. Hopefully, it's just an easy question for 2 points.
All right, Sandy, you can go ahead and hit Richard with his first question.
Absolutely. Richard, your 2-point question in Star Wars is this. Who carries Anakin's flag during the pod race scene in The Phantom Menace?
Is it Jar Jar Binks?
Oh, unfortunately, that is the incorrect answer. It is, of
Oh.
course, that half made up character C-3PO.
Oh, okay.
All right, Richard, you still have the chance to take the lead here with your 3-pointer. And let me bring back up the screen. I don't know why I didn't do it. I told it to share. Isn't the internet fun? All right, Richard, and here goes your 3-pointer spin. That is in quotes. Would you like to keep that for 3 points or spin again?
I'll keep it.
All right. Sandy, whenever you are ready.
Ack. All right, Richard, your 3-point question in quotes is, in Ant-Man, who said, "I've known Hank Pym a long time. He's no security risk unless we make him one"?
Oh, Howard Stark.
And that is correct for 3 points.
All right. You're seeing no TKO today. So, Richard, we will bring back up the wheel for your first
You mean
spin.
Adam?
Sorry, Adam.
It's my turn now.
Yeah, I'm not just messing up everything now because F my life. But all right. Adam, are you ready for your 2-pointer spin?
Yes.
All right. Everything is available except Star Wars. And looks like it will be the Wizarding World. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
I'll take it.
All right. And I will be asking you your questions. All right. For 2 points to take back the lead in Wizarding World. Who first brings up the idea of looking for Ravenclaw's diadem as a Horcrux in Deathly Hallows Part 2?
Five.
Repeat the question, please.
That was Adam's first repeat. All right, for 2 points. Who first brings up the idea of looking for Ravenclaw's diadem as a Horcrux in Deathly Hallows Part 2?
Hermione.
That would be Luna Lovegood.
Yeah, that was incorrect. Luna was the correct answer. So we bring back up the wheel. Adam, this is going to be for your 3-pointer.
Okay.
So still a chance to take back the lead. And we spin. And now you have Star Wars. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
I'll keep it.
That all right? Let's go ahead and take care of this wheel. All right, Adam, for 3 points in the category of Star Wars. What squadron designation does Luke fly with during the Battle of Hoth in The Empire Strikes Back?
Rogue Squadron.
We'll accept that. You got
For
Rogue
3
correct. We
points.
have Rogue Group, but we will take Rogue Squadron. We were looking for Rogue at least. So that will be 3 points and taking back the lead. So, ladies and gentlemen, it has come down to this. We're going to go back to Richard. This is going to be his 5-point spin. If he hits it, he will force Richard to answer his 5-pointer.
Adam.
If he does, sorry, I don't know why I confuse y'all's names. Y'all's names are so separate apart. I don't know why I do it.
Richard's playing himself today.
If Richard hits this, he will force the hand of Adam. If he misses, Adam will win the match. Keep in mind, Richard, you do still have a spin in, so you have a respin. So I'll bring up that wheel one more time. All right, are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Everything is up to grab since this is the first 5-point spin. And it is in Wizarding World. Would you
I'll
like
keep
to
it.
keep that?
I will
Not
keep
even
it.
a question. All right, even better. All right, Sandy, hit him with
I
that
got you.
5-pointer.
You got it. All right, Richard. Good luck. Your 5-pointer in Wizarding World is: in The Prisoner of Azkaban, how are students supposed to open the Monster Book of Monsters?
Oh, they pet they stroke the, I don't know what it's called, the side of the book. The do I need the specific term?
Just
5,
give us a final answer, what you want to call it.
Repeat the question.
3.
All right. No, that's the second repeat.
Yep. Okay, the 5-pointer in Wizarding World. In Prisoner of Azkaban, how are students supposed to open the Monster Book of Monsters?
Okay, they're supposed to lightly pet the spine of the book.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, that's my final answer. The spine of the book.
For 5 points in the lead.
I just don't know what the thing. I'm like, here's
It's
an
fine.
I couldn't give you a hint to say
Yeah.
like we needed
Yeah.
it. I honestly, with side, you were close enough. I would have given it to you. I'll be
Okay.
honest. I would have given that to you. All right. So that takes him up to 21. Am I mistaken?
21. 21.
All right. So it now comes to this. Adam is going to get his 5-point question. I said his name right once. If he hits it, he will win the match. If he misses, Richard will win.
Good luck, Adam.
So let's go ahead. Bring up the wheel one last time.
And the only thing you can't
And-
get, Adam, is Wizarding World.
Are you ready, Adam?
Yeah.
All right. It's your possible last spin. And it is Star Wars. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
I'll keep it.
All right. I like the confidence. See if it pays off. All right, Adam, for 5 points and for the match in Star Wars, what planet does Darth Maul instruct Kira to come to in Solo: A Star Wars Story?
Dathomir.
And your winner, Adam Collins. It was, in fact, Dathomir. What a pull. What a match. 23-21, back and forth.
That was
What
a good match.
Hell of a
That
match,
was a good
guys.
match.
That was so good. All right, so we're going to go ahead. We are going to speak to Richard first by himself. Richard, no fault to you today, man. You got your 5-pointer, forced a 5-pointer, 21 points in your debut, almost a perfect round in round 1, only a little slip up in round 2. Dude, you have nothing to hang your head about because that was an amazing preview to what you can do.
I am bummed. Round 2 is definitely my downfall, and missing the Star Wars, it sucks. But at the same time, I was saving my free spin, but looking back at it, I didn't have to. Oh no, I actually probably did have to, but it was a good game. Adam played a hell of a game. I probably should have spun again in round 2 for mixed bags. I was just afraid of what, when I heard his questions for MCU, I was just afraid of what other questions. But it's no fault of mine. I played a great game. Adam played an amazing game. Congrats to Adam, and I hope I get to come back just to.
No, you
play
absolutely will. Will we see you again this season? It just puts you on a little break right now. But like I said, great debut. You're definitely someone to look out for here, and we will definitely be seeing you again.
Good match.
All right. Let's bring on the winner today, Adam Collins. Adam, you only struggled a little bit in round 1. You kind of had the same kind of round 2 as Richard, but dude, that pull at the end of it, I mean, I think, honestly, in my personal opinion, planet names are the hardest pulls in a Star Wars category, and you seemed like you pulled that like it was no big deal. So I could say I'm hella impressed by that pull, but how do you feel about your performance?
Well, I had to take stock after round 1. 7 out of 10 is not bad, but Richard showed up to play, and I was like, oh boy, all right, here we go. So round 2, when I got MCU, I was nervous because I know how deep the cuts go on MCU nowadays, and there's like 24 films. And it's his strength, so it was scary. But when he stuck with mixed bag, I felt pretty confident in that because I play a lot in singles. The mixed bags movies are actually not that crazy to me because I've seen a lot of them. So that came in handy. But yeah, Star Wars is admittedly a strength of mine. I'm not afraid to admit that. So I was hoping for it for my 5-pointer, just like he was hoping for Wizarding World. And it's just a funny coincidence. We both got each other's strengths as our 2-pointers and missed. Richard's a great player. This could have been a toss-up. I'm just happy it turned out this way, but hope to play again soon.
Well, you definitely will. Oh, go ahead.
I was just looking back at the score sheet that I have down here, and I got to say, in Canada here we have something the sports league or the sports newscasting is called TSN, and they always have the TSN turning point. I think that 2-point steal that you got on Richard's round was the absolute turning point in this match. To take the lead with that after falling or being behind by 2 points in round 1, I think that was the difference maker. What do you think about what do you think about what you're going to be doing next?
Well, as I've said, singles is my comfort zone. Geek is challenging. It's not because I don't know the movies. It's because I know them, but I know how hardcore people study these movies. So I'm just going to keep working on filling in my gaps, refreshing on the slices that aren't as much in my comfort zone, and just keep making it competitive. I just want to make things competitive. I want to make these matches fun for people to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, it's definitely going to be fun to see you. And as I said in the announcement, you will be playing the winner of Amaru Moses and Brandon Dunlap. So they're either of those guys you'd rather see in the next match?
Well, Brandon's my good friend and my team partner, so I'm rooting for him. And then, it's win-win if we end up playing with each other. But Amaru is a cool dude. Those guys are really well matched. That's going to be such a good match. I can't wait to see it. I'd be happy to play either of them.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Adam. Congratulations on your first win, and we will be seeing you again for that match.
Awesome.
I mean, like, all I can say,
buddy.
Yeah, like I can say, like, we had some impressive knockouts, already in this league, but coming down to the 2 5-pointers and only a 2-point game, I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better from a debut.
There is absolutely no way that anybody should be sleeping on Richard because he lost. 21 points in this league is exceptional.
Exactly.
And Adam to be able to come out ahead with 2 more points at 23, that is, that's championship match worthy right there. So, I mean, these guys have both got really promising careers in this league, and it was a real pleasure to see them fight it out today.
Sure, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for joining me, Sandy. For everyone who's watching it, just make sure you like, subscribe, and comment on the match. Like I said, we will be back next week with the continuation of the debuts until we get everyone debuted, and then the returning players will play, and then we'll move on to all the winners playing each other. But for everyone here, for Richard, for Adam, for my buddy Sandy over there, I have been your host, the Red Ranger. We will see you guys next time.
Yeah.